Like most generations, millennials love to travel, but it's the way that they're traveling that's getting the national spotlight. Who better to share their insights than the youngest American to visit every country in the world? Just in time for the holiday travel season, Lee Abamonte is here to guide us. Hey, Lee.
Hello, JJ. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. All right, let's talk about millennials and travel. What can we learn from them?
Well, they're beautiful people, number one, of course, and they have it all figured out. But what they really have figured out is using the sharing economy. A recent survey by Allianz Travel Insurance shows that millennials are having a huge uptick in sharing economy services like Airbnb, HomeAway, Uber, Lyft, etc. And the rest of us adults are following their lead, and it's been a lot of fun because I use Uber literally every single day here in New York City.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So you're talking about kind of the tech savviness and how that can assist you in traveling. I downloaded an app when I drove through the Mojave Desert this weekend. Any apps that you would recommend?
Well, for road trips, I use, and for pretty much my whole life, I use Google Maps because I would walk the wrong way if I didn't have it. And for directions driving, walking, biking, whatever it might be, it's a fantastic app. Additionally, I love TripIt, which really organizes your travel. It takes all your reservations, planes, trains, rental cars, dinner reservations, golf tee times, whether it be in Vegas or in Palm Springs, and you have it all in the palm of your hand. You don't have to print anything out or go searching through your emails. And finally, I use the Travel Smart app from Allianz Travel Insurance because I'm a cautious traveler and I like to be covered when I am abroad and have somebody to help me in case something goes wrong.
Interesting. What kind of support does that app offer you, like if you're overseas? By the way, I know you've traveled to like over 300 countries, so you're certainly the person to ask about this.
Right. The Travel Smart app from Allianz Travel Insurance gives you real-time flight information, which is great, number one. But if something were to happen, like you were to get sick or injured or something got lost or stolen, you would be able to find out where in the city that you are you should go, whether it be a hospital, a doctor. You'll have a local phone number, a local contact, and if they don't have an office there, which they do most of the places around the world because they're so big and global, then they would connect you with somebody in one of their call centers to really guide you and kind of hold your hand through the process to make it easier.
Wow, that sounds great. It's important to keep safe when you're overseas, for sure. Let's change subjects a little bit. So the holiday travel season is coming up. We know that so many people are traveling. Do you have any tips on how to make things go smooth and enjoyable?
Well, travel at the holidays is always a pain, right? It's always confusing, manic, hectic, and people go crazy, lose their tempers, etc.
Yeah.
So my biggest tip is really to just be patient because, things happen. People get all crazy about the airlines all the time, and, I do it too. But the airlines are made up of people, and people make mistakes, and you just have to be patient. Nobody likes to help somebody who's screaming and yelling. Get to the airport early, give yourself time, and just kind of expect things that are going to happen. And like I said before, just cover your because things happen and things get lost, stolen, canceled, delayed, and that's why you should always have travel insurance to cover you in case something happens, because nobody wants to have a loss of money contribute more stress to the already large amount of stress that you have from holiday travel.
Yes, indeed. We live in such an interesting city here in Vegas. We have over 40 million visitors to the area every year. So we are a massive hub for travel. You mentioned that you've been here in Southern Nevada. What have your experiences been like?
Well, I always consider Vegas actually a second home. In fact, I actually have an apartment I stay in over there on Paradise, right in the Turnberry Estates.
Cool.
And so I love Vegas. I'm out there quite a bit for both work and fun, and I love Nevada in general, so it's a lot of fun. It's a great place to base yourself for a lot of road trips, whether you're going to Horseshoe Bend or up to Great Basin National Park, or if you're going out into the Bryce and Zion out in Utah, or all the way out to Canyonlands. It's just an awesome place to base yourself. And I went to business school in Phoenix, so I used to drive up there all the time, and that's a fun drive over the Hoover Dam as well.
My God, man, you're practically local. Well, I hope you come by and say hi to us in person next time you're in town.
I will do that. I always do interviews on one of your competitor networks, so I'm going to definitely hit you up next time and come on ABC out there.
Lee, we're far more fun, trust me. Hey,
I like you more already.
See, you and I have a thing. Where can we go for more information?
For more information on what we just talked about, check out AllianzTravelInsurance.com, and for more information on me, check out my website, leeabamonte.com, or at Lee Abamonte on all my social networks, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, blah, blah, blah.
It's a beautiful thing. Thanks, Lee. Let
Thank
tech
you.
be your friend this holiday travel season. For more information, head to the website on your screen. Happy travels.